Welcome to the Habitual Woman Podcast with yours truly, Debrina Wright. I'm a holistic, habit-based lifestyle coach, nutrition educator, and fitness trainer. This is a show about transforming habits into a lifestyle. We will introduce and reintroduce habits, as well as have a conversation with women about the habits and the rituals they use to live the life that they deserve. Now let's get into today's show. Welcome to the Protein Pack Breakfast Club. These tips, techniques, and recipes are going to help you start your day feeling healthy, energized, and ready for whatever comes your way. Because as it turns out, breakfast really is the most important meal of the day. You'll learn why having protein in the morning is so important for results and your overall health. I also included a nice little freebie. You can get the download in the show notes. In this free recipe book, I included make-ahead breakfasts, fast and easy choices, delicious smoothie recipes, some plant-based options, as well as grab-and-go meals. I hope that this gives you a few great ideas and that it helps to make your mornings a little easier and healthier. Let's jump into the episode. So, why should you join the Breakfast Club? First, let's talk about why breakfast is so important. Did you know that a whopping 20% of people skip breakfast? But studies show that this isn't necessarily the best strategy for your health or your weight loss, if that's one of your goals. People who eat breakfast have a smaller appetite during the day. This makes them to have healthier food choices and also sleep better. Plus, skipping breakfast when compared to skipping dinner hurts your body's ability to control your blood sugar. So here's the real question. What's the big deal about protein? Well, when you eat enough protein during breakfast, it affects your body all day long. Most of us eat the majority of our protein for dinner, but according to the American Society of Nutrition, it's best to spread it out equally over the whole course of the day. Now, honestly, that's because our body can only metabolize about 25 to 40 grams of protein at a time. So, and that's also depending on, individual factors, including body size. The daily recommended intake of protein for healthy adults is actually 10 to 35% of total calories that you're eating. So here's the thing. A protein-filled breakfast, it helps your body repair and build muscle. It releases hormones that keep you feeling full, improves blood sugar, control 4 hours, and then it also boosts calorie burn. Another bonus, it can help cut back on nighttime snack craving. I might be guilty. I might be doing it after this show. But here's some protein sources. So one of the easiest ways to get protein in is by eating meat, poultry, fish, eggs, or dairy products. A general rule of thumb is that one portion is equal to the size of a deck of playing cards. I'm not talking about jumbo deck cards. So, however, there are plenty of delicious plant-based sources of protein as well. So here's some top sources for plant-based protein. Cooked legumes, aka beans. A cup is about 17 grams of protein. Soy. A cup of edamame contains 17 grams, while 3 ounces of tofu contains 7 grams. Grains. A cup of cooked quinoa has 8 grams of protein, and a cup of oatmeal, 4 grams. Nuts and seeds. An ounce of hemp seeds contain 9 grams of protein, while chia seeds contain 5. And then there's about 7 grams and 2 tablespoons of nut butter. Also, cooked vegetables. That's a protein source, you guys. A cup of spinach contains about 5 grams, while broccoli contains about 2 grams. So that kind of gives you an idea of some options so that you can get that in for those who are just plant-based. Now, what about protein powder? So whenever possible, it's a good idea to get your nutrition from whole foods and not supplements. Just saying. But sometimes, time doesn't allow that. But here's the thing, whole foods contain more nutrients your body needs, like fiber, vitamins, minerals, plant compounds, and more. Plus, whole foods can also help you keep feeling fuller longer. The problem is, right, that it can be challenging to get enough protein, especially at breakfast if you don't have time to cook. That's when you might think about supplementing with protein powder. So if you've ever felt overwhelmed or confused about which protein powder is the best fit for you, you're not alone. There are so many different kinds. There's hundreds of options on the market. And then they all use different sources of proteins, not to mention all of the other ingredients that they have that are added. So choosing the right one for you will depend on your goals, your tastes. But if you have any questions, definitely, you can check with myself, check with the nutritionist, check with the assistants at the store, like if you had a GNC or something like that. But also take note that some protein powders actually are complete meal replacement beverages because they also contain carbs and fats. So again, be sure to check the label. So here's some common protein sources used in protein powder. The most common one, whey protein. This is considered to be easily used and digested in the body. Soy protein is a popular plant-based option. Egg protein. This is a slow-releasing protein. And then there's brown rice protein, an affordable plant-based protein that has a little bit of a mild flavor. My favorite, I'll be honest, is pea protein. It's another plant-based option, and it's also generally economical. And then there's hemp protein. It's a plant-based choice that's high in omega-3 fatty acids. So those are kind of some options. I'll be honest, my personal recommendation is the Ripple brand. I love it. I've tasted and drank and blended so many different options. For me, this is one that I like. It's plant-based, it's dairy-free, it's vegan, it's nut-free, and it's soy-free. So I'm just saying, take your time, figure out what you like, and then go from there. Also, it's not chalky taste, so I kind of like that. Also, a little thing I want to give you. How about the perfect smoothie formula? I'm gonna break that down for you real quick. So, smoothies can be a quick and easy protein breakfast option, right? You're only limited to your imagination. Smoothies can go wherever your imagination takes you. Here's a quick guide for blending up some delicious green smoothies at home, or just, put together the follow components and voila, you got something tasty. So here's number one. It's your base. I want you to start with about a cup. So it should either be water, it can be coconut water, unsweetened milk or plant milk, plain yogurt, green tea. If it's green tea, please make it cold, or kefir. So those are going to be your bases. Next, add vegetables. So 1 or 2 handfuls, organic if possible. Something like spinach, kale, cucumbers, dandelion greens, carrots, or even shredded zucchini. Number 3, add fruit. Again, this is about a half a cup to a cup. That can be banana, berries, cherries, pineapple, avocado, even pumpkin puree. And then you also want to have a booster. 1 to 2 tablespoons. And again, this is optional. I love boosters. It definitely helps with energy. And then these days helps with immunity. So some boosters can be, again, it can be protein powder. So that would be like a scoop. You can have dried spices like cinnamon, ginger, cardamom, turmeric, fresh herbs, fresh ginger, nuts, superfoods. You can put green powders in there. Coffee, again, make it chilled. Chia seeds, flax seeds, some vitamin oils or supplements, whatever you feel that'll help give you that little boost. Bee pollen. Bee pollen is actually one of my favorites. And then a sweetener. I typically use my fruit as my sweetener, but if you feel like you need a little bit more, some natural sweeteners that you can use. And again, it's only like 1 to 2 teaspoons. Dates, figs, prunes, or dried apricots. Raw honey. Try to use the local honey because that helps with allergies. Pure maple syrup or even stevia. Go easy with this because not only is it very sweet, but it also leaves like a bitter aftertaste. I'm just saying. I'm personally not a fan of stevia. I don't like aftertaste, but it's a good supplement. But again, go easy on it. It's very powerful. So you're going to place all these ingredients in a high-speed blender and then blend until smooth and then enjoy that baby. Some blending tips. Make sure you include some frozen components. So like ice cubes. I particularly don't use ice cubes. I freeze my fruit in place of the ice cubes. I'm going to use them anyways. This usually makes it a little bit smoother, thick, and creamier. Another tip, the order that you put your ingredients into the blender really does matter. It can make a big difference in the texture of the smoothie. So if you're using leafy greens, blend it with your base liquid before adding in the other ingredients. The same goes for powdery ingredients such as protein powder, superfoods, and cacao. All right. So now, in regards to those breakfast recipes that I told you about, I've rounded up a delicious variety of plant-based, vegetarian, and healthy, clean breakfast recipes. There are going to be some plant-based. Again, the vegetarian ones, it does include dairy or eggs. And then there's also some stuff that's good for meal prep. There's stuff in there like maple, cinnamon, quinoa bowls. There's protein pancakes, egg in a mug. You got to check that one out. Smoked salmon avocado toast. That's one of my favorites. A breakfast burger. Yeah. There's almost 20 recipes. So again, go to the show notes, click on that, get that. And the reason why, again, I'm here, a healthy lifestyle that you can live with is something that I want to share with you. The fact is that what you eat affects how you feel and then starts the moment that you wake up, the moment your eyes open. So when you start your day with a healthy breakfast, it sets you up to win the day. I hope that you absolutely love these tips, techniques, and that you love the recipes. As a coach, I specialize in helping my clients find simple solutions that makes it easier to maintain a healthy lifestyle. I believe in motivation, accountability, support, also do complete customized plans, which is a proven process and it fits your needs and your schedule. And then there's coaching, and I do that in other areas that affects your results like stress, sleep, workouts, and more. So if you're looking to make changes in your energy, your fitness, or just your whole body wellness, I'm here for you. So let's do this together. Check out the show notes to download the collection of the protein packed breakfast recipes. And don't forget to check out the members only club. Look forward to seeing you on the inside. Thank you for joining me on this week's episode of the Habitual Woman Podcast. Please take a moment if you enjoyed the show to share with your family and friends, and please leave a review. To learn more about the podcast and our community, you can go to thehabitualwomanpodcast.com. And until next time, this is Debrina Wright, your habitual coach, transforming habits into a lifestyle.